Truman, and I'll be playing Zon Shaw, a paladin of devotion.
Ooh, caps lock, that was a bit dramatic.
What'd you say? I'm just kidding. I must say that cover looks pretty interesting there, Bill.
Yep, I thought I might as well share the cover so you can see what you're playing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so basically we're going to do this one. It should lead us up to about level 6, and then onto Red Hand of Doom. The Shattered Gates of Slaughtergarde. I'm going to make a bit about it. It is a dungeon type adventure, but Red Hand after that is definitely not a dungeon type adventure. So we'll do a bit of both, basically. So
That's cool. Kind of mix it up a little.
yeah, I think so, because it's massive as well, Red Hand of Doom. It goes right up to about 12th level, and it's all pretty much wilderness type adventure. So
Okay.
with lots of role playing in it as well. Actually, it looks like I'm really looking forward to running it.
Nice.
But this one, Shattered Gates of Slaughtergarde, is just going to be a bloodbath. So. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, you're in the right place.
Well, then I guess the name of this little adventure kind of suits it, Slaughterguard.
Indeed. Just make sure the KO Victory come back.
Oh, I'm here. I did that on accident.
Cool, so if you're here and ready to begin, if you could click the little circles, so I know we're all here. Awesome. Okay, well, I shall start then. This scenario will begin in the temple of the Triune, the temple of the angels. You've all been gathered there. All 4 of you are gathered there by a man called Everin Tasker. He's a fairly old man now, but he's the leader of the Triune, the highest ranking priest there. He trained the other 3 and helped make them who they are today. Also in the room is a man you've probably met before, because he'll have certainly helped out the Triune in the past. He's a warden of the White Skull Peaks. You're known to be a ranger and a pathfinder. Do you want to introduce yourself, Gene?
Good afternoon, I am Gene Granger. I am the warden of the forested area around here and willing to help out any way I can.
Excellent. The rest of you could introduce yourselves as well if you like. Since Gene probably doesn't know you. Unless you did it while I was away, did you? I don't know.
We did some of that while you were away.
Ah, sorry. In that case, I'll forge on. Also, in the room is a man called Dustrin Chessright. He was a man who the Triune recently rescued. He's actually something of an explorer. He's a failed paladin. He did try to join the Triune, but didn't quite make the grade. But he still helps out the Triune where he can. So you're all gathered there in the temple. And Avron will turn towards you and smile with his characteristic warm smile. Thank you for joining us this day. I have some interesting news. He'll sweep a hand towards Dustrin. Dustrin, as you know, is an explorer and a hunter of the White Skull Peaks around the area. He was venturing off up far to the south. So he travelled quite a way. He was near Slaughtergarde, the large crater called Slaughtergarde. While he was there, he saw something unusual. He saw a couple of drow dark elves, suspicious about what they'd be doing in the White Skull Peaks, because the run I heard of around here, we usually get orcs and goblin tribes rather than dark elves rather than drow. He followed them back to a hunting lodge. It's a hunting lodge that he has sometimes used in the past. It's just basically a small wooden hut which lies empty most of the year, and is just there for hunters. Within it, he found that the fireplace had been moved. It had been turned into a secret door. Sliding it to one side, he discovered steps leading downwards, leading to a door which was shaped in the face of some sort of demon creature with its mouth wide open, and the doorway was its jaw. The doorway itself was encased in fire. As he left, he didn't want to venture any further and thought he'd bring this news to us. As he was leaving, he was attacked by the drow who ambushed him. Luckily, he managed to kill the two drow that were there and took some items from them. At this moment, Evren pulls out a dagger, a vicious-looking curved dagger, and a medallion. It's in the shape of a claw-like medallion. These artifacts are a source of worry and concern for me. The markings on them are of Slaughtergarde. It's thought that Slaughtergarde disappeared, was transported back to the realm of the Abyss a long time ago. However, the finding of these artifacts and the gate that Dustrin has found gives me cause for concern that there was some elements of Slaughtergarde may still be there.
Wow, it is.
Of course, I know not.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Wow, it is truly remarkable that you were able to take out the two drow and didn't yourself end up facing the dirt. This is dire news indeed.
Dustrin nodded. Yeah, they are tough opponents, and should you venture there, I'd urge caution. Evren turns to look more sort of at Jean. He says, "I'm sure the three of you are aware of at least some of the history of Slaughtergarde, as it is part of the reason why the Triune is located here and is tied to our history. But I'll recount the full story for the benefit of Jean here.
Thank you.
And sort of out of character, none of you lot know this either because I haven't come across it yet, but it's something that you know your characters would be aware of, at least in general. This is a bit long, but I'll sort of go through it. It's quite a good story though. He opens a large book there on the altar, a large dusty book, and on it has got the history of Slaughtergarde written. The story of Slaughtergarde begins almost 1,000 years ago, when a sorcerous fallen angel named Slaughterguard Ralan set his sights on the millions of souls on the material plane. He gathered demon hordes and depraved mortals to his lair of the abyss, a place known as the Mountains of Sorrow beyond measure. He began plotting. Slaughterguard Ralan quickly reached an impasse. The energy required to sustain a gate to the material plane large enough to march an army through was incalculable. Even if he could accumulate enough power to create such a gate, the forces of good could quickly thwart his invasion by attacking the gate on the material plane, where defending it would be difficult. Slaughterguard Ralan's frustration was so great that even the screams of the innocent provided no succour. He brooded on his black throne, contemplating other means to reach the material plane. In a flash of inspiration, Slaughterguard Ralan conceived a fiendish plan. He cast off his despondency and started a series of eldritch trials, using his rival minions and sometimes his rivals themselves as experiments. After decades of research, Slaughterguard Ralan's efforts bore fruit. If his cult could provide enough energy in the form of souls who were honoured and then sacrificed, Slaughterguard Ralan could actually transpose part of the abyss and the material plane. Several square miles of the Mountains of Sorrow beyond measure could become part of the material plane. The corresponding territory on the material plane would be part of the abyss forever. The transposition would be a one-way trip, so Slaughterguard Ralan began to hollow out a mountain, packing it with his armies and enough supplies for an extended campaign on the material plane. Mindful of the risk of failure, the fallen angel thought it prudent to build some smaller gates connecting the mountain fortress to the abyss. He couldn't retreat an army back through those gates, but he and his personal retinue should be able to travel between the two planes unimpeded. After years of toil, Slaughterguard Ralan's mountain fortress, which he named Slaughtergarde, was ready. Mortal cults responding to whispered promises of dark power began gathering in a remote mountain valley. Demons were coming to the material plane, and they were coming to stay. But the forces of good were not as oblivious as Slaughterguard Ralan imagined. Monitor Ral of the Triune had a vision of a mountain weeping blood. Elf sages found their meditations interrupted by similar scenes. Under the direction of the Triune, humans native to the White Skull Peaks mountain valley began erecting black obelisks at the direction of their priests, often with the aid of dwarves and elves. Oracular visions warned angels that extraplanar war was coming to the material plane. A celestial army encamped on the plain of Ida and the heroic domains of Asgard received a loathsome but ultimately useful visitor, a jealous lieutenant of Slaughterguard Ralan named Cuthriki. Cuthriki revealed Slaughterguard Ralan's plans to the Celestials. They in turn hastily moved their host to the material plane and worked with the mortals there. When Slaughterguard Ralan transposed Slaughtergarde to the material plane, he found an army of elves, dwarves, humans and angels waiting eagerly to cast his invading force back to the abyss. At first the prospect of battle delighted the fallen angel, and he ordered his armies forward into battle. It said that the very sky shook that day, and the Marillac River ran dark with mortal blood, celestial essence and demonic ichor. As the sun set on the first day of the Battle of Slaughtergarde, Zolharar Ralan noticed a faint pull on the eldritch weavings responsible for Slaughtergarde's transposition. The black obelisks were siphoning away the power of the demon prince's magic, threatening to throw his entire fortress back to the abyss. Zolharar Ralan ordered his soldiers to destroy the obelisks quickly, lest his invasion end in disaster. But Ralan's host was mad with bloodlust, and chaotic warriors scorned his orders. As the obelisk siphoned away more of its power away, Slaughtergarde began to break apart. At first it crumbled around the edges, but as the forces of good redoubled their efforts, the entire mountain began to quake as if about to erupt. Before sunrise, in an upheaval loud enough to be heard across a continent, Slaughtergarde exploded. The majority of its wreckage hurled across the void between planes to its proper place in the abyss. The celestial host, aided by a few brave natives of the material plane, turned its efforts towards tracking down stragglers from Zolharar Ralan's horde. Now 8 centuries after the Battle of Slaughtergarde, the only reminders of it ever happening are a sinister crater where the transposed mountain briefly stood and a network of crumbling black obelisks. With that, everyone will close his history book. I'll pop that on a note thing for you so you can refer to it if ever you want.
Oh, awesome.
Everyone will sigh. So it was thought that over 700 years ago the whole of Slaughtergarde was destroyed, hurled back to the abyss. However, the discovery of these relics and the door gives me cause for concern. We should search the place that Dustrin has found and check whether it is indeed Slaughtergarde, and if it is, if we're able, destroy any evil artifacts that are there.
Yeah, this is some dire news, brothers. I think we definitely have our work cut out for us.
And Jean, I called you here. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I kindly requested you here, Jean, because of your great knowledge being a warden of the White Skull Peaks, that you'd be able to get the brothers there safely, and also assist should you wish.
I will definitely escort these people there, and I will go further and stay with them while they're there to help them out and make sure they return safely as well.
Thank you, Sir Granger.
Now, just out of question, our rival, I'm trying to remember what his name was.
Zolharar Ralan is his name.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
He's the fallen angel one, not the one who you trained with. He's the one who you trained with became a disciple of Zolharar Ralan.
Okay. Well, Byron, it appears that retribution is at hand here. Seems that you have a chance to seek revenge on this fallen angel.
Yes, but I think most important thing will be making sure nothing comes back through the abyss.
Definitely.
closing the portal to the abyss might be a good idea if we are able to as well.
So we're all ready to head on out the crater?
Yeah, I don't think we should delay this. I think we should definitely get up there and investigate as soon as possible, just in case anything is coming through from the abyss.
Excellent. To aid you in this task, because of the severity of it, I have got some items for each of you that may assist you. He gives you all 2 potions of Cure Light.
Two potions of Cure Light?
That's right, yeah. Just try and find them and drop them on you.
Oh, okay.
They're called potions of healing. They're in the equipment section of entering gear.
Sorry. Getting my game systems mixed up. Potion of healing they are.
Looks like they're unidentified.
And you can actually find them in the equipment section. They're adventuring gear. They're about 50 gold pieces each.
There you go. That should give you all some healing potions.
Thank you.
Okay, as you're leaving, he'll say that you only need to try and destroy any items which you can detect as actually being evil. Anything else that you find that might be of value and of help to the church, then we're always in need of funds. So you need to destroy the actual evil things there.
All right.
Of course, that's your judgment.
And with that, actually, I want to tithe some of my gold, so I'll tithe 24 of my gold pieces to the church, or the triune.
Many thanks, Kalasiki, for your generosity.
You are quite welcome.
So without further ado, you set off. You think it'll probably take about 3 days, Gene, to get there? However, you can try and shorten that as much as possible by making a survival roll for me.
We're traveling through the forested area, correct?
Yeah, it's you're going through forests and sort of a hilly hills, mountains, and forests. Bit of everything. So if you've got a bonus for forest, you can use it.
Okay, well, there's my survival check, and because it's in a forest, when I'm foraging and stuff, I get double the amount I would normally find.
Wow, okay. That's great. You managed to... Sir Granger is really good at his job. You're thankful to have him because he managed to find the safest and quickest path through the often confusing forest and leads you hopefully safely towards Slaughtergarde, the big crater that was left after the destruction of Slaughtergarde. Okay, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Bill? Yeah. You want to take a look on my abilities tab under natural explorer ability, and you'll see some of the benefits we get that the whole group gets. Like, we don't run into difficult terrain, and we don't get lost and things like that. So, if you want to familiarize yourself with that ability that I have.
Oh, that's great, yeah. Oh, yeah, you really are good, aren't you? Wow. Wow, difficult terrain doesn't slow the group's travel. Good grief.
Very nice.
Yeah. He's brilliant at this. He's leading you in a really quick path. He'll cut down. You reckon towards the end of the second day, you'll actually be able to reach there because of his expert navigating. However, I'll still need encounter rolls, please. If everyone could roll me 2d20.
Like how Koleski went and he covered bases, a 1 and a 20.
Yeah, just... okay, Kalasiki, could you please... I might as well use the encounter table out of the actual book. This would be interesting if you could roll me a D100, please.
Okay. $89.
Okay, let's just say you're all dead. Everyone roll your characters and... okay. Happily.
Okay, I'm going to roll up a Tiefling Paladin, and I'll just take his character sheet and run that, and we'll just switch characters.
Okay, this is going to occur in the Theatre of the Mind. In terms of watch order, how are you splitting up watches, guys?
I'll take first.
I'll take middle watch, or second watch.
Byron will take the last watch.
And Zone Shell on 3, having 3 watches.
I'll bolster a watch somewhere. I'll get on second.
Right on, brother.
And I guess on the marching order, I'll bring up the rear.
Sorry, is that Zone Shell on second as well? Ah, yeah, okay. In which case, Kalasiki and Zonshal, who's sharing with him, if you could both make me perception rolls, please.
Wow.
And that's why we both took second watch.
Yeah.
You guys are supposed to be looking over each other's shoulders, not in each other's eyes.
Yeah. Okay, you're both sitting there, and you'll be trying to keep a watch out, and you're sort of sitting around the campfire. When it'll go cold, deathly chill, you'll be able to see your breath coming away from you.
Oh man, it's on the shore. Is it getting cold to you, or is it just me?
It's getting cold indeed. Did you say we noticed something about the fire, Bill?
What you notice, you don't really notice anything unusual apart from the cold until just as you say, yeah, it is getting cold, and you kind of pull your cloak around you a little bit. Kelsiki, you'll see behind Saunshall a withered, faintly glowing, translucent figure. It looks like a dark elf. It's got like white hair, pointed ears, and ashen grey skin. It certainly looks undead. It reaches out and screams a sort of terrible scream, which will wake the others towards Zornshaw.
Alright, with that I will quickly reach down to my left and pick up my spear and cry out to Zonshal. Watch out! Looks like we're under attack. From undead?
Alright. Are we gonna have to do an initiative, or?
Yeah, you can do it. You get a surprise round though, because you didn't see Ispai's action, so I'll just do that first. He misses. Okay, that's... Yep, okay, so it swings at you and misses just as Kelsiki gives his warning. You sort of move to the side. Everyone roll initiative, please.
That's how my day's going.
This is going to make for an interesting day.
Okay, it goes back round up to the top. Jean, you're awoken by a ghostly, terrible scream.
I'm gonna roll out of bed or roll out my blankets with drawing my scimitar, looking around.
you'll see standing behind Zornshall a ghostly image of a spectral drow.
Is melee an option within the round from where I am, or do I think I should go ahead and use missile? Because if I can rush it from here and attack still, then I will.
Okay, I'm going to say you can leap up and rush over to it and get there, but you'll be at disadvantage on the first one, or you can just try and shoot it from where you are and it'll be normal.
Okay, I'm far enough away that, okay, then I'll go ahead and I'll shoot it then, yeah.
I have a question, Bill. Sorry. The damage on my character sheet, did that come from the scream, or was that there from last game?
It's a good question. It was there from last game. I've healed it for you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I take a look around for others.
You can't see any other spectres around. However, this one tries to take another swipe at poor Zornshall. And it misses once more. Kalsiki.
Woo!
Alright, with that, I will jab at it with my spear. And while I am jabbing with it with the spear, I'm going to be summoning the ancient spirits for an ensnaring strike on the creature. Let's see here. Spear. Oh, I forgot to target it. Sorry about that. Okay. So with that, the Spectre needs to make a savings throw. DC 10.
It's strength he needs.
Yeah.
He's passed, I'm afraid, sorry.
Bummer. Okay. So then it's just my regular damage. Okay. That extra 2d8 looks like it's coming from an effect that I still had on my character from a previous session. So it should have only have been 6 damage that I did to it.
Okay, cool. I'll be mate back.
Okay. And that will be it for me.
I'll just equip my shield and pick up my hammer. I believe that's considered an action.
I think you can do it as part of a move, can't you? Equipping. Isn't it free?
I checked on their note tab. It says that equipping a shield takes an action.
Ah, shield. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Alright. Question. Kelsiki and... Oh, I guess it's just... Oh, never mind. Bill took it off. Bill, I'm gonna raise a hand grabbing my holy symbol, and I'll say a quick prayer to Zalanthuriel to guide and protect my allies, and I'll place Bless on Jean, Kelsiki, and Byron. Do I need to target them to do that? Or do I just click on a thing? I can't remember.
I'll drop it down.
If you have it set up on your options tab already, you would target us. You can target all three of us at the same time, and then you click it once, and it would put the effects on us automatically.
There you go. Is that right? Is everyone blessed who needs to be?
Yeah, I'm
I
blessed.
was blessing. Yeah, I'm blessed. I think you put it on Zonshal. It was going on Jean. I could only cast it on 3 people, so I wouldn't be able to cast it on myself.
Got it.
Alright, thanks, Bill. Oh, sorry about that. That's it for me.
Okay, you all feel blessed. It's back around to you, G. Okay, it's okay, sorry Gene, you hit it and that hurt, so it just floats over towards you and hovers nearby, tries to gets its hand and tries to reach inside your chest. It just feels like it's grabbing at your heart.
At whose heart?
It chains.
Ooh.
Which won't target you. Oh, it did target. It missed though. You managed to step out of its grasp. Kelsiki.
Alright, I guess I am going to use a divine smite on this attack with my spear. As a hit.
Oh, well done. Okay, do you want to describe that?
Alright, so I drive my spear into the spectre, and as it does, there is a shooting star overhead that shimmers across, and there's a bright light from my spear tip as the spectre explodes into fragments of unnatural energy.
Thank you, Kelsiki.
Thank you. That was a wicked creature.
It all goes silent once more as the creature disappears into the nothingness from whence it came. unusual to get. Well, to be honest, the Slaughtergarde, the crater that you're in at the moment, is known to have some undead there, though you'll have never encountered undead drow. It's always been rumoured to be haunted, the whole crater.
We must remain vigilant. We must have started to nod off there, Zonshal. Sorry about that.
I'll start donating on my armor for my watch.
Hey, you'll finish your rest for that day off, giving you a long rest, so you should have all your stuff back. And you'll continue onwards the next day. It's got an eerie ambience to it, the whole crater has. There's sort of a fog, the visibility isn't that good in the woods. Eventually, though, late afternoon, you'll reach a small hut. You'll be able just to see it through the trees. It's a small log cabin with a single window at the front and a single wooden door.
Alright, I will knock an arrow to the bow, and I will nod to Byron and Zonshal. Perhaps we should check it out. I'll cover you from back here.
I'll approach the doorway. What kind of door is it? Just standard?
Yeah, it's a standard wooden door. It's not overly sturdy. It's more like a communal hunting lodge where hunters basically share it.
I'll knock on the door.
You give a rap on the door and there's no response.
I'll check, see if it's unlocked, and if it's unlocked, I'll open the door.
You reach your hand down and slide the door open. You'll see it's completely empty, it's barren, it's just like the wood flooring in there. You know that it's normal for hunters who are sort of travelling there to bring their own things when they come, so it's normal for it to be completely empty. It's empty aside from a fireplace, a stone fireplace, and there's quite a lot of mud and footprints on the floor in here.
Is this where we want to set up camp for the night?
I'm sorry, this is the... Go ahead.
Wait.
Gene will say that he thinks this is the hut that Dustrin mentioned, the one that the Dark Elves were going into, and he said behind the fireplace in here was a secret door leading to a passage which led down into what he suspects might be Slaughtergarde.
We could investigate the fire pit. Let me roll for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Kelsey, you keep an eye out outside while Byron has a look. As soon as you sort of know what you're looking for there, you will see that there's cracks around the edge of the fireplace, and it looks like the whole thing can just be sort of slid away to reveal something behind.
All right, I'll give it a good push.
Okay, pushing it. See, there are some steps, worn steps of a black stone which lead down off into the darkness a long way.
I don't have dark vision, so I'll light a torch.
You don't have dark vision?
No, I'm Dragonborn. They don't have dark vision.
That surprises me. That's cool.
You have dark vision. You want to take the lead?
Sure.
All right, I'll come. I'll be right behind you.
I want to whisper a prayer to cast Sanctuary upon myself as I take the lead.
Sure. I've shared a map with you somewhere at the centre. You should be able to just see yourselves in the gloom on some stairs.
Yes, there we are.
Don't know if I put you on in the right order there. You can move yourselves around if you want.
So we head on down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay. You head on down the stairs. Okay, about 15 feet from the bottom of the stairs, you pass beneath the ceiling of a room of grey stone. Two dusky-skinned warriors with longbows guard a demon arch that has glowing eyes and a violent swirling gas in its mouth. Burnished copper double doors are set to the walls to the north and south. Tapestries hanging from the walls of this room depict horned, crimson-skinned humanoid warriors marching across volcanic mountains.
Nice.
Okay, in the room... Oops, sorry, just before we move.
Oh.
It's alright. If everyone could roll initiative, please, because in the room, just in front of the demonic door, the door's just on the east there. Yeah, everyone roll initiative. And push them back a little. Oh dear, okay, the drow beat you to initiative quick as lightning, these folk, and they rush in to attack. The first one runs in, he's armed with a short sword, which he tries to cut at you with. Kalsiki. Oh, he hits you. Ouch, cuts into you. The next one levels a hand crossbow towards Byron and shoots a bolt towards you. And misses. I clicked the wrong button, but he missed anyway. A drow to the far side whips out his short sword and charges in towards Byron. And misses. Your defense holds strong. Finally, the last drow, sorry, picking on you, Byron. Oh, no, I'm not. Drow 8's up the top. Okay, he rushes in towards Kalsiki. But this time misses. Managed to knock his short sword away, Kalsiki. Gene, you're first to react for the heroes.
Okay, I'm going to go Hunter's Mark on round number 8. And I miss him. Take an extra shot at round number 12, I think that is. 13. Next to him, I'll hit him. No Hunter's Mark there.
Good shot.
Alright. Holding my wound, I am going to disengage and move back up the stairs into a retreat.
Okay. You move back up.
Wow. All right. I think I'll It takes a full round action to draw a shield. Did I hear that right earlier?
I think it's a standard, isn't it, to equip a shield?
Okay. I'll equip my shield.
Okay, well you're not holding it start.
No, probably not. I didn't mention it, so.
Okay.
Sometimes I use my longsword's versatility, and sometimes I use my sword and shield. So. Alright, I'm going to move up here with my shield and be prepared to protect Byron if need be.
It'd be great you move up next to them, plugging the gap.
Yes. And it's on Byron.
I'm going to drow 6.
Got yourself targeted down the sound.
How do I
That's
untarget
it.
myself?
It's alright, I've got you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm lucky.
And I miss him.
Try 13 takes a quick stab at Zonshore. Sorry, it just catches you.
It's alright. Wouldn't be as much fun if I didn't take any damage.
Byron, you take a blow from one of the drow next to you.
Someone swinging at fire?
Yeah.
Alright, I was using my reaction. Protection.
Okay, great.
To impose disadvantage.
Okay, I'll roll that again then. Just the second guy hit, so I'll do disadvantage on this, so you can hit him twice. Oh, sorry, I hit him twice. These guys are rolling high. Okay, the other one manages to catch you as well there. It's unsure.
Okay.
It's over to you guys again. Nearly knocks Traway out, but has he got a damage over time, has he? The Traway.
No. I forgot to do it didn't do the extra d6 in damage to him. It applied the effect to me, but it didn't apply it. It didn't apply the damage to him.
Okay, do you want to roll me a d6? I'll add it on. Oh man, that was so unlucky. Okay, he's still just up, Helsinki.
I'm going to come up here back behind Byron, lay a hand on his shoulder as I call down upon Arduin Trail, Angel of the Star, to give comfort to Byron and heal his wounds. So that'll heal him up. And as a bonus action, I am going to call upon Arduin Trail to bless Sean's shawl with his divine shield. As I cast Shield of Faith, increasing his armor class by 2. My turn.
Alright. I reach up to touch 2 fingers to my holy symbol and I pray Zelanthurel. I call upon you once more to bless my comrades in arms. Help them to land their blows against our enemy and defeat this vile threat. I'm casting Bless once more on the party, or on everyone but me, since I got the Shield of Faith.
Okay, everyone's now blessed.
Awesome.
Byron.
Alright, I'm going to try and hit the Drow 6 again. And since I hit, I'm going to use my Divine Smite.
Well done. The drow falls before you as your radiant fire strikes it. Okay, this drow takes a shot at Zornshall. Misses. This same drow, seeing his comrade fall, he runs and wasn't it? He stands over his fallen comrade to try and sort of protect him somewhat, and stabs out towards Byron again, and misses. Finally, another attack goes in on Zornshall, which also misses. Not a good round for the drow.
Always like to hear that.
Alright, seeing as that foe moved right up in there, I will take a quick snapshot with my bow on him. But since I'm in melee, that'll be a disadvantage. Looks like a miss.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. I think, alright, I'll just take a swing with my long sword. These are worth the map. The one kind of behind me, off over there towards the top of the map, I'm going to attack using Thunderous Might. Cool, it's a bonus action. So yes. Swinging my longsword and an overhead chop as I twist towards that particular drow. I hit an AC 17.
Just you attack Helsinki. One second.
Oh, whoops.
It's alright. It was drow 8, wasn't you? After that's a hit.
Alright, great. I'm going to do. Let's see. Where's the spell at?
Another 9 damage. Ouch.
Well, how did that happen?
He's down.
point.
Before that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna try and finish off 13. I'm gonna hit the ground instead.
These guys look pretty fanatical in their job of guarding this room. They don't look like they're going to give in, despite the fact that the tide of battle's obviously turned against them. The drow snarls and takes a large lunge towards Zornshall.
Right.
Ooh, hits him.
Excellent. I'm going to use another reaction.
Sorry,
It's,
go ahead.
It's a racial ability from the Tiefling. I'm going to use my Hellish Rebuke. So I point my finger in the direction of the one that struck me, and he's momentarily surrounded in flames. He must make a dexterity savings throw.
Yeah, I rolled 21 and take one of the saves.
That's alright. So he's gonna take half damage. It's well, there it is. So he'll take 5 points of damage.
Ouch! He goes down from your rebuke.
Nice.
Well done, that was awesome. Okay, the last drow tries to hit Byron. Misses, he's fighting on defiantly.
Seeing as the drow that I had marked has gone down, I'm going to put the mark on this drow here.
There, it thunks into his shoulder.
And there's the extra damage for the hunter's mark.
You'll see him wince and stagger.
Uncle Larry's friend just got on the state committee out here in Oregon. And the reason why he called me because he was telling Larry, he said, "My God, you won't believe all the infighting going on."
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I asked him, I said, next time you talk to him, mention the Liberty Party and see if they were involved in.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to target that drow, and I am going to snap off another arrow at it. Disadvantage. That's going to be a miss. Alright. That's it for me.
Taking a longsword attack with a critical hit. Oh, I would have had to move first. I'll attack the remaining drow. There it is. I think I did that wrong, but okay.
Well done.
Thanks, man.
You skirt around Byron and take out the last drow. And it falls silent apart from a hum coming from the demonic gate to the east. There's like a swirling purple mist in its mouth.
Yeah, my folly there almost cost us. Definitely have to be very careful.
Just AFK 1 second while you're back in there.
Oh, sorry about that. It's on tonight, right?
What's on me?
Or maybe not. I forgot to click to complete my turn.
Well, you killed it. There's none left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we have a Cerulean gate that we gotta close.
How you gonna handle that one, Byron?
I was thinking about bringing the Tiefling through it and see what's on the other side.
I don't know if that's very wise, Byron. Speaking of which, Zan Shaw, those wounds don't look too good. Perhaps we should take a look at them.
Yeah, I was considering that. I think I might use my lay on hands. Cure about 5 points.
Maybe.
Oh, missing more than I thought. Sweet.
Should do all 15.
Yeah. Yeah, we could always take a short rest. I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, could take a short rest and we could look around the walls and stuff, see if there's any emblems or something.
Okay, I'm giving everyone a short rest.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know, is that what?
Yeah. Well, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, no problem here.
Right, so I'm gonna expend some hit dice.
Sounds like a great idea. Great.
So you take a short rest and it gives you a moment to look around a little. The walls here are all finished masonry, all basically fairly well built. It's all made of smooth grey or grey-green type stone. The ceilings are all pretty much about 15 foot tall. And the room that you're in, there's burnished copper double doors into the north and south, which you can just see on the map. To the right, there's like a demonic arch. It's basically a big demonic face. It's got violent gas swirling around in its mouth. There's some tapestries on the wall depicting horned, crimson-skinned warriors marching across volcanic mountains.
I think I have a mind to tear down those tapestries.
Yeah, I sort of. Well, I don't know. Maybe we don't want to burn them.
Yeah, I think just take them down and maybe fold them, put them in a corner, and then maybe if we leave through this same entrance, pick them up and take them with us for the Triune to study them.
What do you think about using or buying sense for the portal there, the green?
I think that's an excellent idea, Byron.
Yeah, Bill, I'll search the drones, see if there's anything that we might be able to use in this place, keys or anything like that.
They don't have any keys. They are all equipped with short swords, hand crossbows, and there's some money on them.
Alright, so, Byron, are you going to use your sense?
Yeah, I'm going to use Divine Sense on the roll.
Using Divine Sense on the portal. You get the low, sort of moaning, screaming, wailing sound that you are used to getting from evil objects. It is evil, but it's not massively powerfully evil.
Alright, it's definitely going somewhere very bad.
Around the edges of it, looking at it, you'll notice that there are little runes that go sort of across the floor and right the way around the arch itself.
Any ideas on destroying this portal?
I don't see how to do it just yet. Perhaps we should check the rest of this dungeon. Or, unless we find something in here, but I don't see anything else in this room to check on.
Alright, you want to go to the south end, or you want to go north?
Yeah, since Gene's already over here, I'd say let's go to the north.
Alright. And I'll check this doorway here. Slowly get open.
Okay, it's got vertical handles on. The door here swings out northwards. Behind it you can see a corridor. More of the grey stone.
Since I walk with it, I'll just go through the center.
Perhaps you should be up there with Byron's on, Sean.
The corridor bends round to the north from both directions.
So this is a wall right here on the right side?
No, I said the black line wasn't there.
Yeah, I apologise. That black line is it's the
Okay.
join on the PDF.
We'll go to the right then.
Hey, Byron turns off to the east.
I just go over here to take a peek around this corner. Make sure nothing's going to be creeping up behind us.
Oh,
Okay, it opens up into a much larger room up ahead. Damn it, no it doesn't. You look round that corner and you face a demon arch. This one, the other one was just like a swirling purple gas inside the demonic archway. This one is a crackling curtain of flame which cascades down to the floor. You can see there's 2 empty glass vials that lie abandoned on the floor just in front of it.
I want to take a look at those vials and see if I can pick up any clues as to what may have been in them.
Wow. Okay, you take a look at it and it looks like they're perhaps potions of fire resistance.
His own shawl.
Yes.
Come take a look at this this archway here, and see these vials. It looks like it had some potion of fire resistance. You're kind of immune to fire, aren't you?
A little more resistant, but I don't know about immune.
That's right. Well, Byron, I wouldn't go much further. Taking a look at these empty vials here, I think you'll get burnt if you go through there. What's on the other side down there, Sunshell?
I don't know. What did I see that way, Bill? I was looking around the corner before.
You take a peek around the corner, and in front of you you see another demonic-headed portal. This one, however, has just got the swirling blue gas in the centre.
Okay. So I would let these guys know.
Interesting.
That one sounds like water.
Wow, I'm unsure of how to proceed, brothers. This place does seem to be pretty wicked.
Let's check the one on the south.
We check all the mundane doors until we're left with nothing but the magical ones, and then we make our choice from there.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Gene. Then,
And I'm leaning towards the fire one.
I guess we should follow after Byron. You coming, Zonshaw?
Yeah.
We'll open up the southern doorway.
Okay, you swing open at the southern doorway. It leads down into it's sort of a room, and then the corridor carries on. Past it, what's your range on your visibility there with your light. About 40 feet, is it about that?
I'm not really sure what it is for.
I think it's about 40, but that's fine anyway. You can see, you put the torch, it casts big elongated shadows down the hallway. In the centre of this wide intersection, up ahead, stand two muscular, grey-skinned humanoids in loincloths. They have blank sockets where eyes used to be, and they carry great axes. A mosaic of clawed footprints runs through the hallway from east to west. The floor in the middle of the intersection slopes gently downward to a pool of water in the centre, which bubbles softly.
Are there sconces with witches in the wall?
I'll just, one second, just let me check. No, I'm afraid there isn't. They're all basically just unlit down here. The creatures up ahead look like this. And I'll need initiative checks, please.
Ooh.
Thanks for that, Joseph.
Interesting.
Well, Siki, you are first to act, or react.
Alright. I'm going to quickly use my divine sense to see if I can get a read on if they are a malicious creature and what type they are, I think.
Okay, you you know that they are indeed evil. Is there some sort of knowledge roll you can make? Let's see if you can.
If they are celestial, fiend, or undead, the divine sense should tell me that.
They're none of those things.
Oh, okay. So that would be my action. But I'll go ahead and make a nature check, I guess.
Yeah. So you're not sure.
Gotcha. Okay, so that'll be the end of my turn. I'll let them, the party know that they are indeed evil brothers. I don't know what they are, though.
An arrow flies down, rattles down the hall, narrowly missing one. They turn at you and snarl back.
Alright, I'll storm down there, drop my torch about halfway, and pull out my hammer and swing it.
Push. Oh. Yeah, go for it. Good shot.
All right.
I give it a love tap with my hammer.
It staggers, that hurt it. While you go down there, Byron, you notice that there are two more in the passageway.
I'll shout 2 more to my comrades and move on to the next.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry about that. Now it's my turn. All right. I'm gonna move up there beside Byron. And I'll take a attack with my longsword. Rushing in and charging in a straight thrust. I hit an AC 19 for 8 points.
Okay, good shot. Wait, Zonshal, you hit yourself. Hang on.
Oh, it targeted myself? Nice. Good times.
Put you back to it.
Thanks. I was trying to hit that, yeah.
You smack it with a long sword and it goes down in front of you. It goes at a funny high-pitched scream. And it falls to the ground. Okay, one from the passageway at the side lumbers up towards Zornshaw.
Alright.
It tries to bash at you with a spiked bone club that it's holding. Rolling wicked today, sorry.
Gives me an opportunity to use my hellish rebuke.
Okay, go on.
Since he lands his blow, Shaw steps back, points forth his finger again, and the beast bursts into flames for... Oh, he makes his dexterity savings throw.
You rolled 11 on that, so you might well have failed.
Alright. Oh, I rolled too much. That would just be 8 points. And once again, I didn't mark him. Sorry about that.
8 points, no worries.
I have myself marked, though.
Yeah, I've put you back. Okay, you hellishly rebuke him, and he looks quite sorry to have attacked you, because that hurt. Okay. The other one, lumbers. It looks odd that they're moving so carefully, really, because they've no eyes to speak of. It raises its spiked club and tries to club at Byron. Oh, I'm on fire with my die, sorry everyone. And he does, he whacks poor Byron across the chest. The one,
oh, never mind. I used my reaction this round, sorry, Bill.
Okay, yep. The other one moves up and just basically growls, lets out a loud roar towards Byron.
Alright, and with that, I will take out a red-fletched arrow, put it to my bow as I release it at Grimlock number 1. as the arrow plunges deep into his chest.
I'm going to go ahead and target number 4. Mark him.
Ow.
Nice.
Awesome, good stuff.
You hit it straight through the throat and it gurgles and just collapses in front of Byron.
Take a second shot at the other one.
Yeah, and it nearly takes him out.
Excellent. I'll walk up and give him a good swing of my hammer. I'll crush him into the wall.
Oh dear, yeah, you do.
But
And Bill, how are you doing arrow recovery? If I want to recover my arrows from the drow and the Grimlocks there.
I used to do a 50% recovery chance for the ones that hit. The ones that miss, you can just pick up.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
You can do the 50% chance whatever you want, D6 or whatever. I'll let you manage that yourselves. To the south from here is yet another demonic door. This one is not encased in flame like the other one. It's basically just got the violet gas inside.
And those are doors, what is that, west?
Doors off to the west are burnished copper doors off to the west, yeah. Double doors.
Okay, recover the ones that miss. Of the ones that hit, all but one of them broke.
Oh wow.
I went 1, 2, 3, they break. 4, 6, they're okay.
Check the hallway to the east.
Oh, the door to the doors to the west, by the way, you can notice there's some writing on them. And the writing on the door to the west looks like this.
ooh, pretty.
Do any of us recognize that language?
No, it would probably come up.
Doesn't
Well,
look
it's not
familiar
common.
to me.
It's not celestial. And it's definitely not giant or goblin.
It's not infernal.
How can you tell?
Basically, if anyone can read it, you'll be able to know what it is.
I would come up and chat in English. If one of us had the language, then that person would see it for what it said.
Oh, it's not Draconic there then.
Well, I'm afraid we'll have
This
to just
passage
ignore
over
it.
here. Yeah, this passage on the side continues to go.
Yeah, it's purely dark down there as well.
Yeah.
Well, I have to pick up my torch. I
I'll
gotta
go get
run
it
all the
for
way
you.
back and pick it up.
Okay. Here you go, Byron. Here's your torch you dropped.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Okay, Byron peeks around the corner. Just are you happy with where you are, or you move up or anything? Oh, by the way, one other thing in here is the little footprints on the floor are actually there. They're a mosaic set into the tiles of the floor itself, and they're sort of leading off through those double doors to the west.
Interesting. So, let me ask you, Brother Zanshaw. Are you uncomfortable leading in the front?
Oh no, I'll leave in the front.
Then, by all means, lead away. By all means.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it before Byron moves there. You all look at move there and look around the corner.
All right.
Okay, up ahead you see a tall, grey-furred humanoid that's an Ursin head, and it carries a hammer-like club sits in this octagonal room's... Sorry, it's the octagonal room's only inhabitant. It stands amid crushed rock. Intertwining snakes of different sizes are carved in relief on the walls and ceiling. A black marble altar is set against each of the room's remaining walls. Each altar has a strange object on it. Show the thing. Mosaic clawed foot's lead from the north passageway to the centre of the chamber, where they turn west and head out of the room towards you. Each altar, the 4 altars, appears to pay homage to part of a snake's life. The northwestern altar has 3 fist-sized silver eggs. On the northeastern altar is a basalt carving of a tangle of tiny snakes in a ball that vaguely resembles a humanoid head. The southeastern altar has 2 ruby-eyed snakes carved in granite, each swallowing the other's tail. An ivory statue of a snake skeleton coiled as if ready to strike sits on the southwestern altar. And in the centre, this is just a mood shot, but it's a furry creature that looks a bit like this. And everyone roll initiative, please.
Whoa, accidentally rolled. It was supposed to be 14, not 9.
That's right. Okay, if you're rolled, Kalsiki, you are the first to react as you see this creature up ahead.
Alright, I quickly draw an arrow, a green-fletched arrow, as I let loose an arrow at this creature.
Does appear like it's kind of ready for you, like it was expecting you. But it doesn't do it much good against your arrow, which thunks into it and causes it some damage.
Gotcha. And I think I'm happy where I am. Take 'em, brothers.
Let's see.
Oh, are you, oh yeah,
There it is. Sorry about that. Did that replace my old one?
Yep, so I'll put you down, you're fine.
Alright. Sorry about that, Bill. The top of my combat tracker was above the top of my screen. Had me confused.
It's okay.
Alright, I'm gonna rush into the room. Let's see. Kind of a small creature then, right? About medium?
It's medium, it's sort of humanoid size, yeah.
Alright. I'll rush there, charging our enemy. With a cry to Zelanthir to bolster my spirit as I swing my longsword horizontally, trying to cut into the beast. Does a 15 hit? Oh,
A 15 is a hit, yeah.
Oh, it is? Alright.
Be careful, you
It
got
says
yourself
miss.
targeted again.
Ah, crap.
What's that?
Oh. Alright, sorry about that. So 6 points of damage, and that's it.
Step out, mark the target.
Okay, the creature is chanting in a arcane tongue. As it does so, 3 illusionary duplicates of it appears in its space. It makes it look blurry and is difficult to hit. Basically, they are mirror images of it.
Oh,
So each time now you want to attack it, you need to roll a d20 to see if you hit. We'll see which image you hit.
So are the images all in that area right there?
Yeah, they're all in its same place as it. It just makes it look blurry.
Alright, I'm gonna breathe fire onto that whole area.
Oh, okay, good call. Well done.
So 11 damage to that, all of them.
Yeah, okay, so the mirror images all go. The breath weapon though, is it an area effect? I'm gonna say it is.
He gets a save DC 12 X for half damage.
It should have a counter.
He failed his save, so he takes it all in the face.
and
Mirror images go as well.
the AoE on that for his type is 5 by 30 foot line.
Wow, okay, well you definitely get all the images. That was a really good move there, Byron, nice one. Okay, all the images disappear in a puff of smoke. Quaggoth looks cross.
Nice.
Are you done?
Yes.
Alright, I'll pull another red-fletched arrow from my quiver and release the arrow into the Quaggoth. Hopefully. Ooh, no. As it skitters across the floor instead.
Dice aren't with you today, unfortunately. Okay, Zorshal, you're up.
Alright. Trying to figure out how many times a day I can use. No, I can figure it out later. Alright, I'm just gonna run forward about 5 feet, taking a slash out of my side of the Quaggoth, trying to get closer to, maybe not that close. Whoa, I got stuff all messed up. Trying to move up 5 feet so I could be adjacent to Byron, just in case he gets attacked, so I could use protection to impose disadvantage. While I'm moving, I'm taking a slash out to the side, a horizontal slash from right to left, trying to cut into the Quaggoth. And it looks like I missed. Or that was a hit, right?
That's a hit, yeah.
Okay. 4 points. Every bit helps.
It's bloodied and bleeding now.
Excellent. And that'll end my turn as soon as I find the combat tracker. There it is.
I take aim and appear through the chaos of the bodies dodging around it up there, as though they weren't even there.
Oh, well done.
I finally got the mark to work. I just treated it as though it's a sneak attack. I made a mark effect for myself.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, nice one. Okay, your arrow shot takes down the Quaggoth, which was good because it was looking furious, it was looking enraged, it looked like it was going to do potentially loads of damage, but it went down. Well done.
Nice.
Alright, I'm going to begin smashing this off with my hammer.
Okay, you start smashing the altar up. You think some of the objects on it might be worth something, but you can...
But they're evil, right?
Does look like an evil deity, yes. Yeah, statues of evil, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll crush them.
In fact, the altars do radiate a dim evil aura.
Oh boy.
Well done. Okay, it takes it creates a bit of noise and takes a little bit of time, but you manage to hammer them all into destruction.
Woo!
More copper double doors to the north. To the south, that appears to like drop away over a ledge, and it looks like it turns into a sort of a badly worked crevice tunnel.